Hey everyone, Vault34 here, and we're going to be showing you 11 quick tips on how to get started in Fallout 76. Let's get right into it. Tip number one we're going to be showing you is that you can actually fast travel for free to a select number of locations. The first one we're going to be showing is Vault 76. As you can see, you can fast travel here for free, whereas if you go up to Settlers Ridge, it's going to cost you 20 caps from where I'm at. You can also fast travel for free to your campsite. And there's a few other ones that you can fast travel to. There's one down here that is called the Rusty Pick. That, as you can see, is also a free fast travel spot. Tip number two is you can actually have a scrap box in your camp where you can drop off all of your junk that you have accumulated throughout your time playing the game. I highly recommend scrapping all your junk anytime you actually have some. It weighs a lot, and you're going to thank me later because it really does add up quickly in your inventory. Tip number three is that ammo has weight, and you're going to be finding a lot of ammo on your time exploring the wasteland. So I highly recommend putting away all of your ammo in the supply box that you have in your camp, and only carry the ammo that you have with the weapon you're currently using in your inventory. Again, it weighs a lot, and it's just going to take up more space in your inventory. The next tip is that all of your food items that you make from meat and fruit actually spoil in this game. If you have it in your scrap box or your storage container in your camp, they're going to go bad over time. And one way to utilize this is to go to your chemistry station that you built in your camp, and you go to smelting, and you can actually turn your spoiled fruit and meat and vegetable into raw fertilizer. So that way you're just not wasting all of the spoiled fruit. It can come in handy later. Perk selection is pretty important in this game. You want to utilize your perks in whatever weapon you're going to be using. So if you're using a non-automatic rifle, like I do, you're going to want to pick the Rifleman perk. If you're going to be playing solo like I do a lot, Lone Wanderer can come in handy, and so on and so forth. If you want to use automatic guns, pistols, shotguns, laser guns, etc., use the perks that focus on the gun that you're using. While you're exploring and traveling Appalachia, you're going to be coming across a lot of ammo containers and a lot of enemies. Whatever weapon you're currently using, you're going to find the ammo on these enemies and in the ammo containers. So as you can see here, I'm using a 45 caliber gun, and I'm finding 45 caliber rounds on all of these Scorched. The next tip we're going to be focusing is on the junk items that you get while you're exploring. Now, you're going to find a lot of these junk items like wrenches and hammers and clipboards and stuff. You can actually scrap them down to the components, and as you can see, they weigh a lot less when you scrap them down to the bare components. So always scrap your junk when you can to save carry weight. Also, you can scrap weapons. I recommend not selling the weapons that you find and instead scrapping them. Same goes for armor. Any kind of armor or weapon you get, scrap it, and you can actually get crafting items out of that. So as I scrap my short combat rifles and my hunting rifles, I actually unlock barrels and scopes and stocks and stuff for them, as you can see here. I highly recommend scrapping all the weapons you get so you can create more and more variations of the weapons down the line. Now this is another simple one. You can actually change the color of your flashlight in the game. You're going to want to go to the main menu and go to display. Go all the way down until you see the Pip-Boy color. And you can change the Pip-Boy color to any color you like. And by doing so, you're going to change what the flashlight color is. So as you can see, I changed it to red. And now my Pip-Boy flashlight color is red. I know personally a lot of people, like myself, I like to just plain white. So I'm going to go down to the display and change the Pip-Boy RGB color all the way to the right to get to the white flashlight. In Fallout 76, weapons and armor actually degrade over time, and the more you use them, the faster they're going to degrade. As you can see, the combat rifle I have is about half of the condition bar filled out. So to repair it, you're going to want to go on the bottom to inspect or repair, and from there you can repair the weapon or the armor that you want so it doesn't break over time, because they will break the more you use them. Now, just like in Fallout 4's survival mode, Fallout 76 utilizes the hydration and the food on the bottom right. As you can see, my water is about halfway and my food is all the way up. So now, to quench your thirst and to solve your hunger, you're going to want to drink boiled water, dirty water, purified water, whatever water you have, Nuka-Cola, etc. And for the meat, for the food, you can eat any meat that you can get. You can eat any kind of Morvat chunks, rad roach meat, Mirelurk stones, so on and so forth. And on top of that, if you go over to your stats and your effects, you can also get fully fed, which gives you 1 strength and 35 extra health, as well as well hydrated. You get your AP regen at 25% and your disease resistance an extra 25% as well. So make sure you don't let your food and water get too low. Always keep them all the way full if you can. And my last tip is just have fun with the game. This game is a massive open world. In my opinion, it's one of the better, if not my favorite, world that the Bethesda Game Studios has made for the Fallout series. Appalachia is incredibly huge. They keep adding to it, and there's just so much to do. If you play solo, if you play with a team, if you play with your friends, it doesn't matter. There's always events going on. There's always things to do, things to explore, quests to do, and just have fun with the game. Explore, take it slow, don't rush through it, and in my opinion, Fallout 76 just keeps getting better and better with time. And if you guys liked the video, if I hope to in any way possible, drop a comment. If you have more tips, drop a comment. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, guys, I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.